The first time I remember my grandfather said I was 3 when he gave me the ball. But I remember when I was 5. I wanted to be Jordan, but not Jordan. Like I wanted to be great like him, but not Michael Jordan. You know, I had fun, and I wanted the feeling I had when I was scoring the basket or when I was playing was just unmatched, really. So I just wanted to just keep that feeling going. I went to high school, went to Miami, played pro. So I was in Australia for 5 years. So the first time I went over there was 2012. And the crazy thing is, I was over there, I was playing with the Illawarra Hawks, same team LaMelo Ball played for. Had a great first year, playing in the Sunshine Coast. Season was over, wanted to stay in Australia, but it was really in between. Should I go back home? Should I stay in Australia? We was playing against Cairns. I would never forget it. January 11th, 2012. On Friday night, went up, tore my ACL. That is when the trajectory of my basketball career changed. And I honestly think that's when the Lord started doing something. So I went to church, and I met a guy named David Larkin, who turns out to be one of my spiritual mentors. Chappie Dave is what we call him. He's a chaplain. So it's the first time meeting him. And I was like, look, I just really need some guidance. You know, the Lord is everything. And we prayed, and he said, look, Lance, I see a basketball, and that basketball is lit up. It's light, and the kids are drawn to that light. And it's a bunch of kids coming to you, but they're not coming to you. They're coming because the ball is lit up. So I was like, all right, cool. I stayed, obviously, finished 2 or 3 years of playing professionally, but I also started a basketball clinic, which I called the Hurdle Academy. I started a league, I started clinics, all of that, right? Finished up the year there, wanted to come surprise my mother for her 50th at the end of 2018. Her birthday is December 3rd. Came back in the same voice, the same unction that I had to stay in Australia in 2016 was the same voice I heard that said, hey, I want you to stay in Virginia Beach. Now, it was crazy to me because I'm not from here. I'm from California. I played ball at Miami. I wanted to be everywhere but Virginia Beach, Virginia. So started working. I said, if I'm going to be here, I started working. So I started working at the Field House. I became a basketball director. When I became the basketball director, I met a guy named Steve Holiday. Went to Duke a while ago. So we had that ACC connection with me going to Miami and him going to Duke. We started talking about our dreams, started talking about our vision for the youth and all of that. 9 months, we cultivated a friendship and just continually to speak about our goals and vision for the youth. COVID hit, March 2020. Everybody got laid off, including us at the Field House. I immediately called Steve and said, hey, let's roll this thing out. And Excel was born.
Work on our left hand really quick, so you're going this way. Ball's in the front. Let's go. Come on, hop. Good. Get back.
On the surface, Excel Basketball Academy looks like another basketball program in the 757, but it's so much more than that. It's a safe place for kids to be kids. I was in my safe place, you know what I'm saying? When I had that basketball in my hands and I was shooting the ball, I felt safe. I felt vulnerable. I felt like my cares at school, my cares at home, whatever I was going through at that time couldn't touch me. And when I was on that basketball court, I wasn't fazed at all. And I wanted to give these same opportunities for these kids. I just want to create a safe place using basketball to really connect with these kids and help use basketball to help them achieve their goals, even if it's not basketball related.
Now, before we start, we got the whiteboard out again. I want you to write on the whiteboard what you want to get better at today. Write it down real quick. It just be one word where you glance at that scoreboard and decide if you want to do it or not.
A lot of these kids are talented. So what makes us different is a lot of these kids don't know the game of basketball. They don't they just super talented. Like, hey, some teams are like, yo, come play for our team and help us win. We come teach you the game. Yes, it's dribble, pass, shoot, but when to dribble, pass, shoot, what to look for on the court. So from the basketball aspect, we teach you those things. But the root of Excel Basketball is using the challenges that you have in the game of basketball to teach you how to be uncomfortable in your pain. Like, there's this concept that I love, the infinite game. I always tell my kids it's not about whether you win or lose. It's a game. There has to be a winner. There has to be a loser. And some of the games that I've lost, I've played the best game ever. So how do we keep playing? What's the lesson we need to learn today?
And we got to work on how we handle adversity. You understand that? Every time, we make a mistake, we sulk. We can't do that. It's a privilege to be hit with adversity. You understand that? Yes, that means the Lord heard your prayers or sees your heart and says, okay, in order to grow, I got to have some rain come.
And part of growth is going through pain, and using basketball to do it is a great way to shape these kids' paradigm. And that's what I want to do. I mean, everything that I am is because of basketball. I never cried over a loss. I never got high off a win. And I want these kids to understand it, but it really taught me and really shaped my thought process and the way I process everything in life because of the challenges I learned in basketball. Same with these kids. And I think we rob our kids by trying to teach them to win a game and go to another team to win. But with Excel, nah, I'm going to put you through pain on purpose, because when you know how to deal with pain correctly, it's a game changer.
We're trying to teach commitment. Nowhere else in the world can you do two of the same thing. Y'all get that? I understand the AAU world's playing too. We're not doing that here. Okay, we're about development and commitment. So if you're playing on a rec team, that's fine. That's about the end. We go all year round.
I want to teach these kids to want basketball for the right reasons and use this game the way I use it to get an education, to meet people that you need to meet along your path. And that's why I say Excel. Safe, fun, challenging, uncomfortable, because it's going to be, that path is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, we want to grow and be better. So in 2 years from now, we'll be in our own building. Prayerfully, we'll be in our own building, Excel Basketball Academy. And I think in about 10 years, so 5 years after that, I would like to start sowing the seed of making Excel Basketball Academy an accredited educational institution. We probably have to drop basketball and make it Excel Academy. The academy part came because of the education that came with basketball. I'm more passionate about teaching.
Hey girls, hey Ellington. Hey bro, how you doing? Good, how are you?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey buddy, how are you? Good.
Okay.
How's she liking it?
She loves it.
Good. We're trying to find some other fifth graders so we can have a team.
So in 10 years, I want people to be like, I'm going to Excel, and not having to go to this school and then come to Excel. Everything is done in Excel. You just come to your safe place and we take care of the rest.